We're live. We're live. Oh, I got my hair.
You're live. I'm still on lunch break. I'll be there in a minute.
Well, howdy ho, everybody. We're just, I never know to say howdy ho from The Simpsons. Well, howdy ho, navy ho. No, I always say buttercup. Hey, buttercups. You don't like that either?
I don't like you started early. I'm still having lunch.
Yeah, it's Felicia's trying to eat.
Because he ate everything already.
I ate everything. Well, howdy ho. So we're just kicking this off, and not sure what kind of agenda we got today. We talk about what we got going on this week, what we've accomplished this week, what do we got accomplished next week. We can talk about the offer we had for the house. Yeah. So let's get into the offer we got for the house. Ooh. So we got an offer from a company, and basically, you can tell they didn't do their due diligence work because not only did the offer they gave us wasn't for our house, wasn't for what we were asking. The information that they pulled up, everything was somebody else's house. And we know who lives in the house that they were. I don't know how they all mixed it up, but I'm like, no. And then just kind of doing a little bit of searching on the internet, like reviews, and trying to see what kind of a company this was. A lot of people were saying, yeah, they're scam. It was a scam and stuff like that. I'm like, yep, not happening. So if you are selling a house, it's
Not
be careful. Yeah, watch out for companies and acquisition companies or whatever trying to buy your house. And what was it? They were going to pay us very little money. They were going to take over our loan, is what they were trying to say. Take over our loan, which the amount they had was wrong. They didn't just give us like, was it not even $500 a month.
Yeah, which I didn't quite understand. It was like $427 a month, and why would we take a $427 a month payment until they hit the end of
something? Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I don't think so.
Mm-mm. So anybody with any real offers,
yeah,
send those through.
So we had that, and then somebody was the comment I had yesterday. Somebody hit me up and like, why do all you boomers record videos like that? I'm like, what? I'm not a boomer. Well, you know how the shorts I do, like the close up. I'm like, yeah, that's all boomers do that.
Okay, I don't know. You were hitting me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know. I didn't realize all boomers did that. I don't know. Just somebody like, okay.
So do they have a suggestion on a way to improve it?
Just don't do this. When I'm telling them stupid jokes or motivation and stuff like that.
Well,
so
I think Linnea likes those. So
they were made for kids.
Hello, Dr. Turtle.
Mr. Turtle. Dr. Turtle.
Give him the reference due. Dr.
Oh,
Turtle.
he is a doctor now. So I was listening to his story. So he said he was horrible in high school. Or not high school, college. He couldn't pass the class. So and if I get it wrong, I'm sorry. But he said in his 30s he was going to try it one more time. So he did one class, and then he did another class, and got that until he got his doctorate. Yay! And then
Congratulations.
Yep. And so he was telling that story today. It was pretty cool. Mm-hmm. And Dr. Ninja Turtle, he always wants to be part of everybody's lives, everybody's videos, and he kind of beats himself up when he misses a video or he doesn't catch it or anything like that. And he's very, very supportive of people, new creators and people that are in his tight knit community he's been building.
Well, we appreciate that.
If very
part of that list.
Yeah, right. So
because we don't know what we're doing.
No, we don't.
So we're open to suggestions. feedback, input, even if it is to tell him he's a boomer and he's doing it wrong.
Right? I'm not quite a boomer. Older Gen X, I think. So, yay.
Well,
We're glad to have you.
We're also going to have to figure out how to do this at some point so we can have our back to the window so you can see the hummingbirds and not us, because I keep getting easily distracted by all of the hummingbirds that are just loving the front porch.
Yeah. So we have like 4 hummingbird feeders out there on the front porch outside the window. And they're all coming to get the nectars and stuff like that. So sometimes we'll shoot our eyes off into the windows. That's why I like to sit outside on the front porch when I do some of the videos, because I like catching the hummingbirds fly over my head and do whatever they do. But yeah, very, very distracting. Hi, sweetheart.
That wasn't me, but excuse me on behalf of Buddy who's on the floor. So Buddy and Agatha, turn it around so they can see she's part of the group.
So
She's
that's
here
my
for
girl.
kisses.
She's there. She's very supportive. All right, y'all done? All right.
She's a sock stealing thief, but we keep her around.
Oh, I don't have a pair of socks. I think that she has it stole, and it doesn't pay buying any new socks, because I put all the money on there, and then days later there's a hole in it because she grabbed it and stole it and chewed on it for a little bit.
I'm just watching her face. She's got that happy to be here. Happy you're telling stories about her. Look.
About her. Yeah, she's a ham.
So, what's going on?
Well, next week we're gonna go up to New Jersey. We're gonna go look at the manufacturer for our rig that will be displayed and will be showing off at Overland Expo East in October. So they're working really hard to get it done, and figure I've been up there once already, so we are gonna get her to get up there so she can actually see it, feel it, and touch it, and see the process. I don't know why I take my glasses off. I hate my glasses. I can't read anything.
Sorry, I cannot type to save my life today.
Oh, we're gonna drive. It's about a 4.5 hour drive up there each way, I guess. I did it one time. It was a nice drive. It's a lot of back roads. I think the only major road I hit is going over the Bay Bridge, and that wasn't too bad. And then it's just a lot of greenery and sight.
I believe there's a video that exists. A complaint that I had, because there's no words, there's no talking. It's
just super fast.
An hour of not an hour, 5 hours or whatever it was of the recording that's out there. So
I condensed it down to whatever it was, but yeah, it's a beautiful drive. Maybe I'll record it again and just put the whole thing up there with no words. Maybe just put music or something. But it is a pretty drive.
Yeah, we'll see.
I hit one spot where I came out of nowhere, and all of a sudden there was just a traffic jam everywhere. But when I turned, I had the next exit was right there, so I'm glad I didn't have to sit in that traffic. But that was the only traffic I saw the whole way there. But hopefully it's going to be the same.
Yeah, I mean, we've been to New Jersey before. We went to Atlantic City. We took a little weekend trip and walked the boardwalk. Got pooped on by a seagull. Had to wash up in the women's bathroom and kind of got harassed a little bit by the homeless lady there that I was taking too much time in her sink, apparently. And
everybody was telling, "Oh, you're blessed."
Yeah, that was supposed to be something good, but if you've never had it,
not encouraging.
Yeah, no, this warm seagull.
It was a lot. It was a
sludge.
Mess.
Yeah, it was a mess. But anyway, so what else has been going on?
So we're packing our final crate. We're doing a little bit of that today, and then probably going to have that maybe shipped out of here maybe next week.
Make no promises. Just depends on the weather, and we keep finding other things that we think we need to add to it, and things we're not sure. It's I guess it's just a little bit of a disconnect trying to figure out, well, doing everything at the same time. So a lot of people were smarter and they had their retirement plans before they retired. We had a different take on things because we had different opportunities, different things that happen. Everybody's different. Saying all that, we tried to segregate the things that we knew we absolutely wanted to keep with us. And then there become all these other things that you need to keep close, but you maybe don't have to have with you every single day. And then the idea of trying to do all that while you're selling a house, but actually have things tucked away so you don't look like a total slob, like, breakfast is still on the microwave. But that's just a dog treat for later, so that'll be fine. But it's just those types of things. So we still have cabinets full of, kitchen items.
That's got to get packed. Yeah, you're right.
So things that we don't necessarily need right now, but not looking to toss and waste the.
Yeah, trying to get the timing down for everything is difficult. I mean, you're kind of playing it day by day almost. When you're trying to sell a house and move and do all these things, your first thing you do in the morning is clean the house, get everything straightened, whatever, vacuum the house because 2 dogs shed twice a year and they're in their shedding phase for 6 months and the last 6 months.
And they take turns.
They take turns. Yeah, they take turns. So I think the Agatha's shedding really heavy right now. So no matter how much I brush her outside, it don't matter. I don't realize how much hair they really have. But yeah, we do a lot of vacuuming every day and have to dump the vacuum a couple of times every morning.
Which is fine. It's not like we didn't clean before, but when you're worried about somebody else walking in and getting attacked by dog hair tumbleweed, right, or just
I just vacuumed one room and walked out and did the other room and came back. Yeah, there were 2 big old hairballs floating in the room. I just vacuumed. Like, where did it come from?
So then you also have the fact that the dogs are terrified of the vacuum, even though it barely makes any noise. So as soon as you get cleaned in one area, they're there hovering to see where you're at, what you captured, what you're going to do. And so everything you vacuum, they've now just put a new fine layer of hair on top of. Yeah. So it's an idiotic process.
And the vacuum's got this green laser that shines on the floor. And the only way you can vacuum the floor is with the lights off.
You don't have to have the lights off.
You don't have to, but you see better with the green light because you can vacuum like it looks good, but that green light shows every speck of dirt.
It's disgusting. It's like the vacuums. Wow. The vacuums, black light version of a black light. So it shows you everything between dried skin cells. The dog hair is just ridiculous, and you get excited because you're like, well, you forget that the little green light is only that wide, and then so when you turn to the other side and it shines this bright light on everything else, it's like it's like we'd have a lawn. That's what it makes me think of, trying to clean up a whole yard of dog hair.
Yeah, it kind of makes me miss having a carpet to kind of hide it all.
No, that just makes me gross out that all of what was hiding in the carpet that you didn't see as clearly. You're never getting everything out, but just what you do see. But
yeah. Anyway. We have a Dyson here. I had something before that I just bought, and it just wasn't sucking everything up. So I just got this Dyson. What was it? Dyson what?
Dyson Gen 5.
Yeah. Pretty good vacuum. I like putting it on the high speed, so it's got little speed or power levels.
Like it's got an eco mode, so you're not drawing as much energy. But if you put it on the boost mode, then you're more likely to get all of the hair.
But you're rushing to get it done because
the battery power won't last.
Yeah, the battery won't last the whole time.
So it's not great for the entire house, but it'll be great for the travel vehicle later.
Yeah,
I think we'll be able to get that all vacuumed up before the power dies.
I think so.
But enough about cleaning.
So we're gonna go up New Jersey next week. It'll be just a day trip there and back. And I think next week I'll try to get the RV on for sale. So we're going to sell our current RV, Debbie, that try to get her, I guess, sold. So out of the driveway and in preparation for the new RV. And depending on how soon this house sells is how, if we bring the RV back here or not. So I'm kind of hoping that the house will sell and maybe we'll be in room service, hotel rooms for a week.
Maybe we'll be living. Never mind. Debbie's an option right now. Trying to stay with family, air mattresses.
I mean, there's things to do. Yeah, I'm not sure what the option. There's no real plan till October. Man, I mean, there's a lot going on in September, but October, October is it's all free. So yeah, a lot of things just banking on the house being sold.
Nothing's free. It's just open as
Time.
far as.
Yeah.
But that's when my retirement officially kicks in. So I think it'll be, again, just a learning curve trying to figure out what paperwork I have to fill out aside from what I've already filled out that they didn't actually complete. What does it look like? How long does it take to get a first pension check? How do I panic when I see that first pension check instead of the regular checks that we've been receiving?
Yeah.
Up to this point, while I've been on admin leave, just lots of unknowns still, but not in a way that's too terrifying, just in a way that's concerning at some point to make sure, because like we both had some medical appointments this month, and say if they've given us a 6-month follow-up or a 3-month follow-up, and it's like, okay, well, we're not going to say no to those because you never know what happens. So we can keep those on the books, but on the off chance that we're not here, then we kind of have to figure out what is that really going to look like. I've got some different options with the VA that might be doable, but again, I haven't really tapped into that as much, and I'm not sure how that will work depending on where we're at, how close we are to facilities, and that type of thing. Debbie was a luck of the draw of the name. We were trying to decide what she should be called. That popped up, and Lynn was like, "Yeah, that's it. That's what we have to go with."
We laughed like little schoolgirls for hours. No, we both lay there just laughing. Stupid. It was a stupid name, but it was a great name.
And she has done a great many things. She has been very adventurous. He has been the one to do all the driving. I've driven behind them in another vehicle as we've gone to a couple of different places, and that's been interesting. He'll call me from the front and say, "Watch me twerk," because the roads are so bad. So all you see is Debbie bumping along. You'll see things fly off that thought, there's no way that could have come from Debbie, right? And then get up alongside of him and realize, I should have stopped for that because it was a huge hubcap or something along those lines that came off of her.
That hubcap. Yeah, we left the hubcap one time going into a tunnel down in Norfolk. Was it Norfolk? Going down to the Outer Banks, and I guess I hit a bump and the hubcap went off and the car behind me swerved, and
there was a vehicle in between us, and they just kind of had an edge to the side, and I thought, well, that couldn't have come off them, and something hit me like, is that part of Debbie? But I'm like, that couldn't have been part of Debbie. He would have noticed. He would have felt something. No. And it's not like I could stop in the middle of where we were at, hop out, run and get it or anything. Yeah, no. And we even thought, okay, well, maybe on the way back, if somebody else has put it to the side, we could find it, but no. And then there's been a few bumps and bruises along the way. We've had a few flat tires that have put us in precarious positions. Interesting stories to tell after the fact, but when he traveled by himself, there was what did you hit? Was it a speed bump, a curb? to find that we had extra
Oh,
hoses underneath.
I went down a road. Yeah, I went down a road that I shouldn't have gone down. It was a very tight, windy road, and it was at a rest stop. And somehow I was trying to find a place to turn around. There was no place to turn around to go to the gas station because I was following the signs, but apparently I missed the sign. And then I saw this like a pull off area, and I pulled off, and while pulling off, there was a little drop, and I scratched my bottom. And apparently there was a sewer hose I had under the belly that I didn't know it was even there. And scratched that right off when I turned around and was going up the road. Apparently it fell off, and had to pull over again to go get that and put that in the trailer or the RV.
But I can say that's one thing. Len is, as much as he scares me with driving so close to other people and the kind of the aggressive driving I feel like he's got, he is always paying attention to what's around us, whether it's in Debbie or just whether it's in the regular vehicles, because he has prevented us from getting in an accident. He has warned us that we were going to be hit. And sure enough, we were going through Georgia, and we were. Guy wasn't paying attention, came over into our lane, hit us. It could have been much worse if we weren't aware of what was coming, and just couldn't get away fast enough. And then even when we were in Debbie and she blew a tire right out of an exit in Virginia, we were so close to home, and the back end popped up. It felt like when it hit, it was a very odd feeling, very terrifying, but he handled it well. We just, got off the road as quickly as we could. Didn't really know what had happened or what we had hit, but it was a tire that had blown. And
I'm not sure how long, but yeah.
Yeah. So again, it was just, I do have to say, so as much as we pray for travel mercies, as much as we, pray for safety for us and everybody else, he does a really good job about trying to keep us safe and staying calm for the most part. But when something like that happened afterwards, then all the adrenaline comes through, and, then you start to panic, like, okay, now what? And you hope your insurance covers it and can find you. Ours wasn't the best in that they said, okay, where are you? I don't know. OnStar did better to tell me where I was at in some cases. So
insurance company.
We had an issue. Yeah, our insurance company didn't do that well for us, but our driver did. You want to be on camera? Then I suggest, yep, just going to give you that quick warning. So people in the house, Buddy and Agatha don't really understand that they're on camera, but we wanted to give our son the benefit of the doubt. If he did not want to be on camera, he did not have to be. So, yeah, some people are camera shy.
I know.
And some people are just a little bonkers.
They bark at everything.
Yeah, you can hear so many more sounds in the house now. Everything echoes.
Come on.
I bumped my elbow on the headboard last night trying to move.
Everything echoes.
Yeah.
So you don't know where the sound's really coming from.
We were under attack, and they took off to find it. Yeah. So the only good thing about that is it gives you a chance to try to reclaim your pillows, reclaim your blankets. So a little all over the place. So I guess the more we get into doing these things, the more maybe it'll make sense. We won't feel so all over the place, I guess, because the bigger thing is, thank you, not to get eaten by the dog who's biting my leg right now, but to be able to answer any questions that somebody else might have. And I feel like you've got maybe a leg up on us, or you already understand, Dr. Purple, the whole fire process.
Yeah, it wasn't anything that we were following ever.
Well, we had started looking into it. You did, but it wasn't anything that we had heard of previously. So it was an all new experience, and it's not easy. And so if you don't understand fire,
but we were doing it anyways for the most part.
Our own version of
it. We didn't know what fire was, but we were budgeting. We were doing some things, not everything.
No, and the budgeting was just so we wouldn't be living paycheck to paycheck, but it was, we weren't at that point where we were thinking, hey, these are the things we need to do for retirement. Buddy, out the trash. Okay, it's live. It's what we deal with every day. Buddy, out the trash.
Good old buddy.
He's just looking to see what he can have.
Yeah.
I don't know if we need to do a full hour on this because there's nothing specific that we had.
We don't have to.
Well, hello, Miss Ducky. That we had with as far as the topic. So if you've got questions or anything like that, or if you watch this later and you have some questions or some things that you would like to help us narrow down and focus on to talk about, things that we've learned or things that we're learning. Well, hi, DeFam Adventures. I'm not sure who you are. If Lynn's...
Well, hi. Yeah.
Thank you for joining.
Can't
And it's
say
okay
long,
if you...
but wanted to say hi. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah. We appreciate you. Appreciate you joining. I think we're kind of looking at making it a short one today because we wanted to run around and get groceries and
just do things before it gets too hectic with everybody else on the road.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Welcome.
Thanks for checking in. Hopefully you'll come back. We haven't scared you away yet. Again, this is all new, but if there's questions about anything, just let us know. And like I said, for anybody that happens to look at this later, thank you for taking a look, for coming back, and
yeah. Not yet.
And we'll see what happens. We are looking forward to starting some of the travels. So it just feels like there's so many things that have to happen to
before, yeah,
right,
leading up to it.
I mean, I have people that I work with that have taken more vacations since I've started my retirement than we have, obviously, but still a bit. But at the same time, I know while they're vacationing, I'm here enjoying the yard, enjoying family, and getting stuff done that I won't have to worry about later. So yeah,
I think once we have the RV, the new RV, and well, probably going to go do a few things. We're definitely going to go to South Dakota, get our residency down there, and then probably stay at a few places along the way. Between then and November. So that's the goal. Go spend time with our kids' birthday, and then going to go to an expo for RV repair and RV inspector. They have an expo down in Texas, so we'll go there the week of, it's a Thanksgiving week. Hang out there for the week, and then from there, I don't think we have anything planned.
That's the fun thing. We don't have anything, obviously some appointments, like I mentioned earlier, that we may or may not be able to get to, but it'll be on our terms.
Yep.
It'll be between the two of us finding which place happens first. We're just looking to see what the end of the year and next year brings, I think. So
yeah,
with that, I think
close it up.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess we're gonna end it now and go get some things done. And I appreciate everybody joining.
Shopping.
Mr. Fire Ninja Turtle, thank you very much. The Family Adventure, thank you very much for joining and commenting. Appreciate you guys. You guys enjoy your weekend if we don't talk again. So thank you. Y'all take care.
Subscribe and let us know if there's something you want to see. I don't know. We'll figure it out or something.
Yeah, we don't know what we're doing.
Keep on coming back.
Yep. Y'all take care. Bye.